top? Are you scared?
Guys, it's Giggity Gaming. Come back with another episode of Pokemon Duel. First things first, I want to shout out Showtime for his idea of the top 10 different Synergy decks in the game. So the link to his video will be in the description below. Go check it out. So you can argue that mine is way better than his. But no, I'm kidding. But today I want to go over what my top 10, what I think the top 10 decks are in the game. Once again, my opinion. You guys can disagree all you want. You guys can agree all you want. Leave it in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's get into it with number 10, which is a freeze deck. Basically, Showtime did put this one in his video. He put it at number 9, I believe, or somewhere around there. He forgot to add Avalog and Burmite. I forgot to put Suicune in there. Suicune does go in there as the freeze. That's actually the main Pokemon in that. I don't know why I didn't put it in there, but I put the freeze deck in there because I think it's actually a really fun team to run. I think it actually could win sometimes. And as long as you can get the Suicune with a couple double chances and exclude some Pokemon, you could definitely make freeze decks one of the best in the game. They are not. The reason why they're not higher up is I don't think they're on par with the remaining types of teams in this countdown. But that is number 10 at freeze decks. Number 9, Tropical Energy. I put this one in because Tropical Energy, it's still effective because Zapdos is still relevant. Sceptile is still relevant. There's plenty of flying type Pokemon that are relevant, like Yveltal with Dark Energy. Might see that later. But also Virizion is always, well, he's good, but he's not usable. I'm not using him anymore. But Tropical Energy used to run the game. I really do think it dropped off a lot, but I do still see people using it. So I decided to put it in as number 9 in the countdown. Tell me what you guys think. Number 8 is Muscle Energy. A lot of you guys probably didn't see this one coming. I think this could be a very, very good team as long as you can add Virizion, Terrakion, Keldeo, Gallade, Beware, Kabuskin to Blaziken. There's a bunch of good fighting types out there. Also, Muscle Energy, I believe, has something to do with sleep. By the way, it gives them extra chain levels if you guys didn't know what Muscle Energy does. After a fighting type goes to the PC and goes onto the bench, it gets an extra chain level. So that's what Muscle Energy does. I do think this could be a very good team. I did run it for a couple of videos, and it was very successful for a couple games, and then started losing. I do think this is a good team. I don't think it's the best. That's why I only put it at number 8. But yeah, I think it's actually a pretty good team. But let's head over to number 7, which is a Rush team. The reason why I only put Rush teams on here, because basically the only Rush team you're going to see is with Mega Gengar and Koko. And with those two, you do get them countered a lot. All you got to do is play passive aggressive, have a Koko of yourself, have something to defeat that Mega Gengar, like a Kabuskin, like a Blaziken, something that can send it right to the bench, or like a Segalia with his Sunsteel Strike. But I do think it's still semi-effective, and I do think it could definitely make a big run if they release another 3-movement Pokemon that can go through. That's very, very strong. I didn't throw Mew in there because I don't think he's meta. I threw Shuppet in there, so I don't know. But Mew is also part of that, so just keep that one in mind too. But that's Rush Deck at number 7. Number 6, Electro Energy. I put Electro Energy at number 6 because I do think it's one of the best teams. With Zapdos, with Koko, with Raichu, Raikou. Oh, I spelled it wrong. I meant Raikou, like the legendary dog, the beast. Correct that mistake. Okay, I meant Raikou, not Raichu, and Zekrom. Because when it's your turn, you're going to be hitting for a pretty heavy attack. I really do think this team is one of the best. I don't think it's top 5, but I do think it's one of the best ones. It was the biggest meta team for about a month when Tapu Koko was released. So maybe if they release another electric type Pokemon that is big meta, you might see this team come up again. But that's number 6. On to number 5, which is Steel Energy. I chose Steel Energy to put in there. I've never used it personally, but if you have like a Sigaleo, a Skizzer, a Mega Skizzer, or a Cabalion, I don't know any other. I guess Magnezone would be one. But with Steel Energy, and then you could also have the Metal Sphere, I believe it's called, which stacks on top of it, and it stops against Lunala, against Tapu Koko. It's a really, really good plate. I definitely think this team could be a lot stronger if they released another like Steel type in the game or something to go with it. Also, Heatrans should be on that list. But I do think this team could definitely make an emerge. It could definitely emerge as one of the best teams in the game as long as they get a couple figures. Most of the time, that's what it is. But that's number 5. Now on to number 4, which is going to be a Poison. Once again, I have to fix this. Poison Phantom team I should put down. And the Pokemon to go with it are, of course, Gengar and Seismitoad are your big 2. Because Gengar, Seismitoad poisons Gengar, jumps over poison Pokemon and knocks him out. You can also have Venusaur, Umbreon, Crobat, Marnie into Togepex. Honestly, I do think this is one of the best teams. It's one of the most pain in the butt teams to face, I gotta say. When you see a poison team, you're just like, not this again. But I do think this is one of the best teams in the game. Not top 3, but I definitely think it's a good team. On to number 3, which is going to be Psychic. If you look at Showtimes, he put this one at number 1. I personally didn't. Yes, Lunala, Sigaleo, Mega Mewtwo Y, DIA, they're all very, very good figures. But the top 2 are definitely a little bit better than them, just because of their synergies. But I definitely do think if you run a Psychic team, I used to run a Psychic team. I run one of the higher ones now, one of the higher ones on this list. But I definitely think that Psychic is here to stay, and it's going to be meta for a while. But on to number 2, which is a Dark Energy team. A lot of you guys didn't expect this. Dark Energy counters Psychic types like crazy. Goes against Cosmo. It's just an overall. It stops Phantom. It stops a bunch of different types of meta teams, like the Rush team also. Because of Yveltal has his thing where no Pokemon can jump over any Dark type Pokemon on the field. Also, Sableye can't go wrong. Incineroar is very powerful, and Greninja is a decent runner. I definitely think Dark Energy is one of the best teams in the game. Tell me not whether you agree. By the way, I did not put Cosmo Energy into this deck, not because I don't like it. It's because I don't think it's meta. I just wanted to mention that real quick. But here we go. Don't cheat. What do you think is going to be number 1 in the comment section below? Leave it. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. Okay. Number 1. If you guess Altaria's with the twins, you are correct. I personally don't have 3 Altarias. I'm thinking about I'm getting some more. I only have 1. But I definitely think the Altarias are the best with the Koko and the Rush and the Zep or Zekrom. Because when you're on the field and you're attacking with Zekrom, with all of them are on the field, plus 30 from Altaria, plus 30 from Koko, plus 30 from Overdrive, that's plus 90. You have them at a base 70, that's a 160 banishing move. You can't do anything against that. That's why I put Altaria at number 1. I put the Altaria Twins deck at number 1. it's going to be very powerful. Yes, you have not seen much of it yet. You're going to. If you have not already, you're going to. I recently played against the Vanguard. Vanguard was running this exact team, and he kicked my butt. But I did put them at number 1. Tell me what you guys think of this list. Go ahead to agree or disagree with me in the comment section below. Also, go check out Showtimes' version of this video. His link will be in the description below. But that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to hit the like button. And also make sure to subscribe. I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I could do more big pack openings and booster openings and all that stuff. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe with any accounts you got. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. And until next time, peace out. Okay. It didn't work. Okay. And.